Howdy y'all, this is Thomas back again. Gonna do a quick review on the new interface for Klima. Made some real improvements to the website. You can enter the app here. They just cleaned it up a little bit, added some more graphics. This is everyone's familiar with this one from the old website. I think they did a better job of explaining the inner workings of Klima on this one, and how it plans to combat climate change through the voluntary carbon credit market, which has gained a lot of traction as the ESG initiatives continue to grow throughout the world. So it's backed by carbon. Each Klima is backed by carbon, and so it's a strong. They're saying strong incentive. Massive impact. It is a strong incentive to improve the global consciousness of how we impact the world on a micro level and the macro level. And Klima continues to purchase carbon credits through the Toucan protocol, which is great, and they have some new initiatives, Klima and also Toucan. So we'll be doing a review on Toucan as well. Been a little busy at the ranch. So this is the equivalent of the hectares of forest. Convert that into acres for the Americans. So yeah, they're definitely doing what they were said that they were gonna do. I think the price and the charts really deter people from Klima. Just there was a lot of FOMO at the beginning, but I think it's come down drastically. So there's some bag holders in Klima, which is good if you haven't invested already, because they're a lot less likely to sell at the tremendous loss. A lot of those are APY chasers. Which, yes, I was going to say 6% weekly yield at the moment. So that's great. I do enjoy my 6%. The carbon market is twofold. There's the voluntary and the involuntary, where the mandated carbon market has definitely picked up, but a lot of businesses have decided to take it upon themselves to start getting the carbon markets, the voluntary carbon markets, before they get too expensive, because you can purchase them now and then retire them later. So that I'm noticing a lot of that happening. Okay, so Klima tokens are minted and distributed automatically every 7 hours to staked Klima holders. Grow your Klima holdings as we usher in more substantial future together. Okay, and I think this was a really good addition here. This the steps on how to get the Klima, because my first time going through purchasing Klima was tricky and long. So I'm glad that they really made it, how can I say this, just easier and easier interface. And it's nice to get explained the process through the website itself, instead of going through so many third-party sources and validating. So they got a couple different ways to get it. So they got a nice tutorial for the swap. Let's go into this. Here, let's see the tutorial. So this is going to be huge. I'm really looking to this Visa Mastercard edition, which is, I think, going to simplify it for the average Joe who's unfamiliar with the decentralized exchanges. Like it says, intermediate here, and that's true. It's not easy for people to be explained the ins and outs of MetaMask and all that you lose a lot of people in that. So So I'm glad that they're working for bringing this to. They do have this Moss carbon credit token, which was a um, great add-on to diversify the treasury. The toucan base carbon ton, which is great. I enjoy my toucan as well. And yeah, so there's this bonding happening here, which is great. It definitely keeps the treasury growing, and this is a long term. I mean, from once you get into the study of the carbon market itself, you realize that this is more of a 30-year trend, and this is the kind of the front, the beginning of it. They had their big washout already, where there was a lot of people that just jumped in and just like I said, said earlier, the APY chasing. So they go through some disclaimer here and just talking about the ins and outs. But yeah, so I thought that this was a good, especially this Visa card and Mastercard. If you can purchase the Klima DAO straight from your credit card, that's going to be a game changer right there, because that's going to just make it so much easier for the people that are unfamiliar with the cryptocurrencies. I'm sure there'll be some charge in there that's going to be higher than going through the swaps. But yeah, so that I'm interested in that. Sorry for the pause. I've been quite in the channel. I've been really busy at the ranch. So I'm here in the woods. I'm just hiking out, and I ran into some elk, and they didn't see me, so I sat down and watched them for a little bit, and then I said, well, I should actually just make a video real quick. So hopefully everybody's enjoyed the pause. Continue your journey to enhancing yourself and developing some financial freedom for your future, for the future of your family. That's what I like to do, and like I said, I just do some research here and there, and continue to bring it to you. Hopefully this is providing value for you. And yeah, this is, like I said, this is not financial advice. It's just some educational stuff that I like to do, some research. And I noticed that it didn't have as much traction. There's a couple new projects that I've encountered for about a month and a half now, that I've just been kind of familiarizing myself with, and exposing myself to those the ins and outs of that whole blockchain. And also, yeah, like and subscribe. I'll be bringing you more content now that I caught up on the farrier work on the horses. I'm looking to pump some videos. So congratulations on everybody on their success. If you're down, that's all right. Keep your head up, and we'll see you on the next one.